Overwatch 2 has been out for a little while, and like everybody else, you have major opinions on certain heroes and the people that play them. And normally you would keep that information to yourself and talk about it with your friends. Or if you're a 16-year-old and, you know, kind of little, you go on Twitter and rant. Plus, follow my Twitter, it's down in the description, thank you. Ah yes, all the thirsty teenage boys playing the e-girl, or it's the actual e-girl playing her and the whole lobby follows her around and pocket heals it. She must be part of a terrorist group of all the suicidal bombing that she does, and most of the time, Diva players just over-adjust their boosters and end up missing everybody on the map. I will be 100% honest, do people actually play Doomfist? I only see him on occasion, and normally after they die, they just switch off to somebody else. The only people that I see him being played as are the YouTubers who are posting videos making him look crazy with like Tank Fist or some stupid shit like that. This is what feminists think yelling makes them look like. She is the living embodiment of angry women whip axe and yell loud and then get bodied without doing anything for the team and then yelling at them in voice chat. By God, it's a robotic ant who invaded the Olympic Games and stole all the javelins. Someone tell this failed construction worker with a shield to get out of here. I think Reinhardt players secretly want to be in the WWE with all the pin downs and trying to send somebody off the top rope and off the map. The living embodiment of I am eating my pain away like a fat woman after a breakup and smacking somebody with a stolen meat hook taken right out of the factory. Do people actually play him, like, for real? I see him in the first round of, like, every game, and then they switch off to something better than the fake astronaut that looks like he just came back from the Apollo mission. People who play him are some of the people that hide in the corner with a shotgun in other games because their aim is just clearly not there. I don't get how people who play him can run their mouth. Here's a quick demonstration of Winston players.
Me jump high, me throw shield, me hit all shots cause gun auto aim.
The name makes sense as people who always play him seem to get wrecked every time they touch him and then they die every 2 seconds. And the death sound is something that gets PETA mad at the world. Every time one dies, they just punch out like an angry child in his room after a whooping. No jokes, I mean this. I hope your PC decides to catch on fire and scold your hand so bad that it can't even put a thumbs up anymore. Stop spamming dynamite like a poor miner looking for gold. Wanna be cowgirl with a giant machine gun wielding robot named Bob, and God bless Bob. His soul, Bob is a saint, and she's just a Vimo version of McGirl. Oh, wait a minute. I'ma just slide this right here. Changing the name right here is as effective as EDP changing his name. It's like putting a band-aid on a severed limb. Are you Kakashi? Because your greatest power is just taking the abilities of others. You're like Copycat from Yu-Gi-Oh! Just waiting for Joey to play to find some usefulness. Ah yes, the angry Asian man with the sword, how original. Man is actually just a hit, miss, and run away from people. People who main him right here also main the healing button. When I hear him pop his ult, all I hear is
failure, 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 failure.
You're just a male version of the girl from Hunger Games with a Cobalt Twin Dragons from Rocket League. And no, I don't care that you can climb a vertical wall because at the top you usually get squashed by any tank that's up there. I did not know that we were still in World War I with all the mortar strikes, and the Wheel of Spikes ought to being a Wish.com version of Diva's ult. The female version of Frozone from The Incredibles. I don't get the fun of, haha, I shoot powder snow from Minecraft, throw up a sage wall, and I know that it came out first. I don't care. And then hide in an ice cocoon, but unlike a butterfly, you come out looking like an aborted ice fetus since most of the time all the players are sitting there and waiting on you to come out. Inflation has FAR players punching the air right now. Those gas prices hit as hard as the parents of FAR players with a belt. She is just an angry stealth bomber on a budget. People only play her since you don't have to be accurate to be effective. Has to be like a porn star or something with all the backshots he keeps giving out. When you see a Reaper, he thinks he's so cool just ducking into the shadows like he is a deadly assassin. But in all reality, he looks like an edgy high school student with his inner monologue of nobody accepted me and I live in the shadows. But in reality, he's just a weird kid in the corner that smells like fucking goat cheese. I did not know I was playing COD with this weird slide. It looks like you shoved a third grader down a water slide. It looks like Biden falling down the stairs. Why is she built like a female bodybuilder with a school shooter arsenal? Someone tell the angry grandfather whose PTSD is hitting hard right now to calm down. The Germans are not coming back. The 76 has to be the amount of citizens that he accidentally gunned down with his 10 seconds of aimbot. And just to get stopped by an angry astronaut or an old German man with a shit. You are the 4'2" girl that acts like she's a bully, but in all reality, she can get folded up like Fousey Tomb on any day of the week. I have the slight fear that when she hacks my phone, she's just gonna blow up from the extensive amount of we'll say adult content that I have from the boys. Why is she dressed up like an Indian stripper with those heels? She looks like she wants to be sexy and nerdy at the same time, but it looks like she stole an overpriced pair of Balenciaga glasses. Angry engineer from Team Fortress 2 with dwarfism and an over-obsession with fire like a 13-year-old kid with a lighter. This character was ruined for me before I even got to touch the game because of all the 12 and 13-year-old fanboys who fantasize over her. And then that stupid dumb trend on TikTok, which I will not be naming, but you know what I'm talking about. I don't know what's claps harder, her gun on 100% power, her ass, or the fanboys who look her up on the hub with Tracer. There are only two types of players who play her. The wannabe-phase kids who can't hit the broadside of a tower with a plane, or they click heads at a very slow rate. There's no other. I have never seen someone in my life shoot Xanax bars out of a Nerf-style sniper rifle, and then hit somebody with a jar of Mountain Dew to heal someone. She looks like if somebody's strict mother wanted to drug them because of school. He looks like Antonio Brown. I have nothing else to say. That's enough. Her name sounds like an off-brand deodorant. She swings around a mace like it's medieval times with a spring inside of it. She has a shield like she's a wannabe riot cop. Fox this, Fox that, Fox, Fox, Fox. It's like I'm back in 2013 or I'm playing Star Fox again. She's running around with a handful of paper bombs from Naruto and a kunai. Sounds like a SoundCloud beat maker with a megaphone. He makes people run faster because his music is just so horrible. And I can say the same thing when he bounces somebody off the map because they were just so desperate to escape it. Her kit is just one side of a ripstick and a Glock 19. The only two people who actually play Mercy are the people that want to be helpful, which is God bless their souls. Or it's the guys who pick her and fly around with his ego girlfriend who's just taking on Diva. I think that you have no skill. There's nothing else. I don't see any skill using an ability that allows you to auto-lock and then playing peekaboo with people. Robot Monk with a handful of tennis balls that he throws at someone, but one of the tennis balls has the magical ability of depression. He rides around like Monkey Yatso from Avatar. And that is it, man. I'm sorry if you don't like what I gotta say, but most of y'all didn't even make it this far. So, comment down below what I did to piss you off. And if I didn't, if you just enjoyed the video, go ahead, like, subscribe, and then share it with a friend. We be doing videos almost daily on the channel. I'm probably gonna turn these all into shorts, so go ahead and support those when they come out. And yeah, I'll see y'all on the next one.